you're a professional?
Are you?
That's it, Clark. Show him who's boss.
Oh, we're all in this together.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of the Clark Griswold YouTube channel. I'm happy to be here. Happy you guys are tuning in today. If you are new to the channel and new to the Strat, then welcome to you guys. We are about to change the way you trade. Hey, so welcome to everybody, new subscribers, old subscribers, and if you haven't subscribed yet, you can click that subscribe button down below and then hit that bell. The bell will give you notifications for when I send out daily videos just like this one. I send out these videos every day for you guys, Monday through Friday. Okay, so you guys have something to go off of, to trade off of for that week. Now, eventually I want you guys to learn how to do this stuff. And I know a lot of you guys send me in pics all the time. Hey, I found this one. Hey, I found this one. And that's awesome. I love to see it. I'm glad you guys are learning and getting something from this. So, like I said, I put out these videos every day, top 5 plays, a main watch list every day. I put out weekly swings, which are out already, monthly swings, which will be coming out, motivational videos, informational videos. I put out learning tools. I have a 4-part series on the hashtag 30 and 30 that Paulie Tuaro coined. It's basically just a 2-2 reversal on the 30-minute chart. It's an amazing setup, amazing to play. You guys should go watch those videos if you don't know what it is or you don't know how to play it. I've got a video on Sarah Strat Sniper's 50% rule. I've got a video on what these candle numbers mean below the candlesticks, how to build broadening formations, entries and exits, how to trade inside bars, outside bars, 3-1 setups, double inside bars, trade reviews. Hey, I have 200 plus videos for you guys to get your eyes on and to learn from, and really immerse yourself in the strat and become successful at it. And it's the easiest trading strategy you guys will come across. I promise you that. If you find something easier, let me know. But guys, we are trading what the candlesticks are telling us to do. The candlestick tells us to trigger here and buy here and sell at these green lines. Okay, and it's that simple. Okay, you can do it on day trades, you can do it on swing trades, you can scalp it. It doesn't matter. That all works the same way. We trade price action, and it works extremely well. We don't need the indicators. Most times the indicators are lagging, and we can trade off the candlesticks and be successful at it, and that's what we're teaching here. Okay, and that's what all the stratters are teaching. Okay, so you can also follow me on Twitter at Mr. Clark Griswold, and if you have questions on any of this stuff, guys, feel free to ask. Don't feel silly, don't feel dumb. I had the same questions, so did everybody else. Okay, the only way you're going to learn is if you ask the questions. Okay, so don't be shy and just ask them. So follow me on Twitter, and like I said, you can ask me any question there, DM me there, comment there, and you can do the same thing below on any one of my videos in the comment section. And I get back to you guys usually with the same day. I'm pretty adamant about trying to get back to you guys so you guys aren't waiting for answers. So the other thing I have been stating in my videos, if we are monetized or when we get monetized, I ask that you guys just take that 15 or 30 seconds and watch those ads. That's what's going to help keep this information free. I spend a lot of my free time doing these videos for you guys to help you guys learn. And don't get me wrong, I want to do them and I enjoy doing them, but everybody wants to get paid for their time. So I don't want you guys to have to pay. I don't want the dimes and nickels and whatever. I don't want the money to be coming out of your guys' pockets, okay? I want the advertisers to pay me to teach you, okay? You guys shouldn't have to pay for this stuff. It's free to learn. It should be free to learn, and I'm here to help teach you guys it. So watch the ads. I'd appreciate it. Helps me get paid to teach you, okay? And keeps your guys' pockets full. Okay, so let's get started on this. This is our top 5 watch list for Wednesday, June 1st, a new day, a new month. First one on the list, I've got SPY. So SPY is on Tuesday, we had a 2 up that finished red, so we call that a failed 2. Okay. And what we're going to look for is a 2 up, 2 down reversal. We are at the top of this mini broadening formation right here. We still have a ways to go to get to this one. And you can go higher up. There's another one up here. So we'll see if this is the one we tag to come back down lower into this 370 range. But we'll see. We can play puts on SPY. Okay, so 410.03 is our trigger. First target, bottom of the wick, 407.70. Next target, next order of magnitude, next pivot point, next spot where the bulls have their stop losses, top of the wick. Okay, that's our gap fill. So a lot of times we'll fill this gap and it'll rebound and retrace right back up. So be careful on that second target if SPY trends down tomorrow. Okay, and guys, these 5 plays are in no particular order. Okay, there's not one that's any better than the other. There are some that are more rare. Doesn't mean they'll necessarily do better. Okay, so XL Energy has a 3-1 3-1 setup, outside bar, inside bar. So as most of you guys already know, the outside bars or the 3 bars break the high and the low of the previous candle, and then the inside bars stay within the range of the previous candle. They don't break the high or the low. And that shows consolidation. That shows a tightening range. And if you'd imagine a spring getting spring loaded and getting tighter, 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 and you were to release that, that thing is going to shoot up one direction or the other. And that's what we look for with these 3-1 setups that are very rare. Okay, so we do have the day and the week are red. It's not going to take much for both of these to switch to green. Okay, we trigger this, we're green all the way. The month will take a little bit more than that to do, but we can take triggers for calls at 75.89, and our first targets would be the top of this outside bar, which would also be the top of this broadening formation, which if we go back, you can see we've just been tagging it all along, riding this trend line all the way up. Okay, we can also take puts if we trigger on this thing off of the inside bar at $74.79, and we have good magnitude and a good spot for targets right here at the bottom of this wick. Next up, Square. I think Square has a single inside bar. It does. So we've talked about the inside bar and the consolidation. The other thing we have on Square here is this weekly setup. So if we look at Square on the weekly, what do we have? Let me move this up just a bit. So interesting play here with Square. We have a 3-1 setup. We just talked about that on XEL and how rare they are. So outside bar, inside bar. If we break this yellow line, which is our daily trigger, and hit first targets, we have just triggered to go long on the weekly. Okay? So here we are, back on the day chart. I'll zoom in for you guys so you can see this a little better. If we trigger the day at $90.60 and hit first targets and beyond, we have just triggered long for the weekly on Square. Okay? It's a little bit more for that on the downside. If we trigger to the downside at 85.80, we've got to hit 1, 2, 3 targets before we go short on the week for Square. Okay? So watch this tomorrow. It'll be very interesting to see. I had to go searching for these plays to find something else for you guys. I will caution you guys, watch the spread between the bid and the ask on these. If they are not tighter than 10%, if they're more than 10%, I'm not trading these, okay? You guys can, that's fine. You might do really, really well at them, but it's not for me, okay? I like to see something within 10% between the spread of that bid and the ask. So again, we have this outside inside bar setup, and let's just go back in time on NEE, which is another energy company, Next Era. And let's go see the last time that we had a 3-1 setup on the daily on this thing. And how far, there we go, back into November of 2021. And what happened? Let's zoom in. It wasn't a great win. We didn't hit first target, so wouldn't have been much of a play there. I'll see if there's one more. There's a bunch of them there. Okay. This one, outside bar, inside bar, we got a beautiful rundown, okay? So now we're 1 for 1 on these things. We go to the next one. We break down. We hit targets 1, 2, not quite the third, but it's a really, really nice run. So we're 2 and 1 on these. And then here's the next one. Outside bar, inside bar, beautiful run up. Rocket ship up from 71.45 all the way up to 72.07. That's a good run. Okay, so what do we have? 3 out of 4 on those, or 2 out of 3, whatever it was. So we'll look for the same thing on Next Era Energy tomorrow. Calls at 76.94, puts at 75.69, and your targets on either side are just the top of this outside bar, bottom of this outside bar wick. If you want to go one higher, I don't think we get there. You have to go all the way up to $80.50. The lower is right here at 73.15. Next up is LTHM. That's Livent Corporation. I don't even know if I said that right. We have an inside bar. So this one's a little interesting. Inside bar, the day and the week are red. The month, quarterly, and yearly are green. We can take calls on this one at 34.12. Puts at 30.81. We have a nice target down here. The next one is down here. The issue is when we go to the upside here, guys. So I drew a broadening formation up at the top. I got to scroll back, and we got higher highs and higher highs, okay? The problem with this thing is we are at all-time highs, okay? So, and Sarah Strat Sniper will tell you that's when you start getting into exhaustion risk. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, but there's a risk of it, okay? So what we need to do here is you can play this thing to the upside if it goes that way, okay? I'm just going to zoom in here. You've got one target here at 34.61. Your next target, if you break through here, is the top of this broadening formation at about $35. Okay? So if I'm hitting this and I rise above it, that $35 is my new stop loss. I'm not gonna be jumping in here anymore, trying to get into all-time highs and trying to catch a run. I'm gonna take my profits here, and that's where it's gonna stay. Or if I run up through here and hit here, my current, and I don't break through, my stop loss is this green line. Okay? You just move your stop losses up. That's how you do it. So be careful of exhaustion risk on this one if you play it. Be careful of that spread between the bid and the ask. I can't remember if I said this before, but let's say the bid is $1 and the ask is 20 cents. Okay? If you're just bidding the ask, which I like, getting in on the ask, which I like to do, you're already 20 cents out. Okay? Which is a lot of money when you're trying to take profit on an option contract. Okay, so I like to see liquid stocks. So if this thing's 5, 6, 7 cents, yeah, okay, look at it. And again, you can do whatever you want. This is just what I do. I like trading tickers like SPY, NEO, Apple, AMD. I think AMC might be the same thing. Lucid, QQQ. Their spread between the bid and the ask is tight. I mean like pennies. You could be at $1 for the bid and $1.01 or $0.02 for the ask. And it's tight and you're in and you're out. If you try and fill those limit orders, they might not get filled. You might miss them. Okay? And then a lot of people end up chasing, which is another thing you shouldn't do. If you don't get in on the trade, you're not in on the trade. Do not chase it. Okay? There's a ton more trades that you can always jump in on. So again, just watch for that. That's the video, guys. If you did like it, if you did enjoy it, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you're following me on Twitter. Click that subscribe button and that bell so you get these videos. I usually send them out early to mid-afternoon, usually. And that's it. Hit that subscribe button. Hit those winners on Wednesday. Good luck, guys. Best of luck. And we will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.